Davo's Garage here. Thank you fuckers for tuning in. Check out this sweet treat I brought home. So this is a mechanic stool. Check out the cantilevered spring. Has a little bit of give when you sit down on it. Let's flip it over, have a look here. Look at the way they did those casters, right? It's not normal casters. That's pretty cool. You can see this is well used and well loved. All right, so plans for this is we'll clean it up and we'll put some Clear 2K matte finish on it to preserve the patina, but to keep it from getting any worse. Then we're going to use it in the garage. What do you say you join me for giving this a little quick cleanup? So we'll start by cleaning up the fart catcher. And quite a bit of overspray here. Not sure whether I want to apply a solvent to that, because that might just take the last bit of the strength of the vinyl out of it. But we can wipe down some of this dirt and dust. You know, it's nice to see something that's so well built, so well used, and so well loved, you know. What we'll do here before we paint is we'll pop the seat off. You notice you got one nut missing there. Go ahead and put another staple in it there to grab the part of the fabric that's tearing. But I think the idea here on this fart catcher is to not spend too much time on it. Just clean it up and protect it, and then use it as is. The idea is, you know, it's kind of nice to enjoy the patina and think about the history behind what you're using and the fellow who used it before. I mean, I didn't even put no shmoo or silicone in here. These things roll great, spin great. This is just fantastic condition. We'll go ahead and use this beautiful snap-on wrench to take this Matco, or this Mac Tools seat apart. Hopefully that'll get some people pissed off and into a genocidal rage. I think that's really the main point for me of screwing around on YouTube. Well, that and trying to, you know, share my retard passion with other passionate retards. So we got to get one more nut. What we'll do, go to the hardware store across the street and we'll get some Nylock nuts instead of these, and that'll hold that together a little bit better. But again, you know, there's what you're looking at there. There's the logo. See if I can see a year on this anywhere. I'm not going to hold out much hope that there's a year stamped on this, but you know, like I said, this is in 100% usable condition and it's ready to go. All right, we got that into enough pieces to do a decent clean. It also gives us an opportunity to double check that the screws and nuts holding the casters on are fully in place, and to consider tightening them down. I don't think we want to replace the hardware. I think we want to keep, you know, the authenticity here and kind of the fun fact that we're using a fella's fart catcher from, you know, 30 years ago. And I mean, I know that fucking real mechanics are working on fucking lifts and all that shit, but I ain't a real mechanic. I'm a real meathead, so this kind of stuff, you know, this is fun to fuck around with. Yeah, I mean, so that's pretty clean, and I think that, you know, with a little bit of protectant, I think we'll enjoy that patina. I think we'll enjoy also seeing the clear signs of use here, you know. This isn't a high money garage. We waste all our money on the projects. All right, cleaning this bad girl up. She's looking nice, feeling real good. I'll hit her with a piece of SOS. All right, going to give her a little bit of a touch with this Brillo pad. I said SOS, but I think you guys probably filled in the proper word there. And you know, these aren't perfect, and this is going to scratch the surface, but it's also going to allow us to get down to a substrate that the paint will bond to properly, and we'll be able to protect the finish here, you know. And these pads aren't that scouring, so I think this is a good in between here, you know, from a full cleanup and repaint to, you know, sort of a preserve the patina. Yeah, and so there you can see some dirt and rust coming up. But there you can see as we wipe that off, we still got a pretty good patina to the seat. Hopefully that's reasonably centered in the camera for you. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to bring you in here. Yeah, so just a light rub with the Brillo pad. like I said, knock off the loose rust, the big stuff. It'll take away some of the, you know, less desirable overspray. We'll still have enough on there that will have that, you know, degree of authenticity or whatever. But I don't know. For me, the fun of this is kind of keeping the history and, you know, giving a little bit of a refresh so that you got some pride of you yourself using it, right? So there's the new one. Here's the old one. We'll do the same thing. Give it a little wetting. Whatever the heck's in this. Probably mostly water since it came from the dollar store. Same thing. Just a light rubbing. Knock off the big stuff. Give the sides a little brush. Go around. Give the inside a little brush. Not too hard. I'm going to leave that lead-based paint on there. That's actually part of the reason the finish is so well intact. The paint they used to use is quite a bit different. Fella I met who sold this to me for the princely sum of 25 bucks. He looked to be about my age, so that's 40-ish. He said he can remember his dad using this in the garage when he was a kid. So I tell you, there's some time and history behind this. We'll give her a little staple there. Try to extend the life here. Like I said, I don't think we're going to do a lot with that. Just leave it the way it is because, you know, we put too much of a cleaner on that. That's gonna attack the vinyl as well. Oh, sorry, I didn't even have you. All right, as with any good Davo's Garage project, we're going to do the painting at night. That way we have no blame for what a poor appearance the final result is. Real light coat there to start. Let the overspray go mess up something else. Oh, look at that. She's looking beautiful. That's going to look great. That's going to be fantastic. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's going to preserve that patina just right. All right, I think you get the gist of it. Let me continue this and focus a little bit more on the final product. All right, brought the seat bottom inside. It can dry in here overnight. Brought the 2 cantilever springs in. They'll dry overnight. Seat's right there ready to go. Put the bolts in a bag along with the snap-on wrench. That way, hopefully, some kind of magic or universal collision will occur for using snap-on on a Mac Tools product. All right, let's put this old beauty back together. You're gonna have to bear with me for the sounds of the Alba family washer and dryer in the background there. Let's see here. Get that bad girl started. Get this bad girl started. You know, I did decide against getting some Nylock washers or Nylock nuts to replace the missing one. I'll just go over there and get a zinc coated one, same as we've got here, and I'll get a split ring washer. That way there won't be really any difference to notice as far as the sorry for blocking it there, as far as the hardware goes. And yeah, let's see here. Last time we were able to do it sort of hand tight, so we'll just give that a shot again. Here she grabs. Yeah, she's doing real good. Real good. Yeah, it's feeling just good. And these bolts are turning real nice, not a lot of corrosion on them, so Bella hasn't left these outside or anything silly. That's great to see, you know. Sorry if I sort of lost you there on the camera. But yeah. Or it could be that this is going back together so easily because it's being put back together with the snap-on wrench. If we had a Mac wrench, we could try that as well. I'm gonna have to go look at the camera, figure out which side this pointed at. Give me a minute for that. All right, I did get that right. That is the way it's supposed to point. Fill it, slide in there. We'll put 2 on, and we'll keep the third loose for reference for when the hardware store opens. We'll go over there and we'll snag the hardware we need to finish this little project out. Principally some of a couple of quarters, I'm sure. Tighten the two that I've got. I can give this thing a test sit. Make sure it still works. All right, come on, sweetheart, sweetie, 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 sweetie. I don't know how well you can see that Clear 2K Ultra. That's just, in my opinion, the right amount of shine and plenty of protection. And this is the one I'm talking. Well, you're gonna have to live without it. All right, let's give it a test sit. Oh yeah, that's still top shelf, just top shelf. All right, guys. Hope you have a good rest of the week. Talk to you soon.